This really isn't necessary, Olivia. I am getting stronger every day. And if you two would just lay off for a while, I might...
Dr. Pierce is here.
Oh, great.
Dr. Pierce.
Thank you for coming.
Sure.
And thank you again for everything you did for Rick. Dr. Pierce, this is my father, Alan Spaulding.
Well, Dr. Pierce, I will not be needing a heart transplant today,
Don't
but thank
be
you for
difficult.
stopping
Come
by.
on, Dr. Pierce is here to tell us what we already know. You're getting stronger every day.
My physician is Dr. Kirby. I play by his
Dad,
rules.
this is not about Dr. Kirby. We know you've been going to him for years. You have every reason to trust him.
If it weren't for Dr. Kirby, there's no telling what would have happened to me.
Nobody's cutting Dr. Kirby out. Dr. Pierce is one of the top cardiologists in the country.
Right.
What's wrong with him just giving you an exam and checking your charts?
We'll keep it simple, Mr. Spaulding.
Yes, we will keep it.
Well, if you'd rather take care of this at the hospital, I've already reserved a room at...
Oh, great. Let's do that. I'll have...
No. All you have to do is check my heart here, and we can call it a day. Thank you.
Dad, it's going to take a little longer than that. Dr. Pierce has to look over all the tests that Dr. Kirby already did so he can trace it back to the time you had the heart attack.
Listen, you're going to thank us for this later, I promise. Okay, come on.
The phone. Kirby, I have left you over a dozen messages. Look, I don't care that you're on vacation in the Caribbean. I am in an emergency situation here. Olivia and Philip are bringing in a cardiologist to give me an examination. I need to know if there's any way that he could discover that I faked my heart attack. Damn it!
Alan.
Allied Tech has taken a nosedive.
Who cares? Look, just... Why are you fighting this? Maybe Dr. Pierce will give you a better prognosis than Dr. Kirby. Isn't that what you want? To be told that you're healthy again and you can resume all your normal activities?
You know that. Some activities more than others.
Yeah, I got that. So what's the problem?
The problem is, I don't know if Dr. Pierce is a quack or what. I mean, we don't know him from Adam.
He's Rick's cardiologist. He did his transplant. If that isn't glowing testimonial, I don't know what is.
Yes, but Dr. Kirby is an excellent physician.
I know. You said that. But what's wrong with getting a second opinion?
Because it's a waste of time and money.
Not when your health is concerned, and I don't care what it costs.
I thought you trusted Dr. Kirby.
I do.
Well, then why do you keep pushing this situation?
Because I want you to get better. Okay? So we can start our married life off together in the right way, okay? With nothing hanging over our heads. So will you just do this, please, for me? For us?
All right, if it's that important to you, how can I refuse?
Thank you. I'll tell Dr. Pierce you're ready for him.
Wait a minute, wait. Why is Dr. Pierce running more tests? Dr. Kirby did tests a week ago.
Because there are no records of any tests. That's what's so strange about this.
So now I have to pay for the hospital's ineptitude? Is that what...
Stop. Relax, I'll be right back.
Get down to Cedars immediately.
I'm sorry, who is this?
You know bloody well who it is, Alexandra.
Alan?
Get down here immediately.
Why? Oh, darling, I hope you haven't had another heart attack.
I'm about to. Olivia and Philip have brought in a specialist to give me a second opinion.
That could be a problem.
You know it could.
Excuse me a moment. Well, you know something, darling? I think you should be absolutely overjoyed because that will only verify that you are as healthy as a horse, and then I shall lose my hold over you.
A thorough examination will expose the fact that I didn't have a heart attack to begin with.
How?
Because if I had, there would be recent damage, and there is none. So the doctor will know that I'm a fraud.
Ah. And then Olivia will divorce you, Philip will never speak to you again, and they can both ride off together happily into the sunset. The truth will out.
The truth will not out. I won't allow it. Now get down here.
What do you expect me to do?
Do whatever you have to do to get me out of this mess.
All right, dear brother. I'll come down in a minute, but I'm not going to come just now because Edmund has ordered me the most fabulous bottle of champagne, which we're going to drink together.
You're with Edmund? That swine?
Yes. He's terribly charming, extremely attractive, and a fabulous kisser. I can't understand why you dislike him so.
Your daughter's beautiful.
It's not my daughter, it's my wife.
No wonder your heart stopped.
Alan, diagnostic services is ready for you, Mr.
Yeah, well, I'm not ready for them.
Alan.
Look, this is all a waste of time, Olivia. All we have to do is wait for Dr. Kirby to return from St. Barb, then he can go over my chart with Dr. Pierce.
There are no charts or records or anything.
That's because an inept nurse misplaced
No,
them.
more likely it's Dr. Kirby who's inept. Now, I know you like the guy and you trust him, okay? But if he's such a terrific doctor, why aren't you getting better?
I am getting better. I'm
So
fine.
you say, but he says otherwise. Now, please, let her take some blood, just do a few tests, and then we'll know what's what, okay? Thank you. Come here.
Alan Spaulding's here having some tests. Where is he?
He's right.
Thank you.
Alexandra, what are you doing?
I'm bringing aid and comfort to my ill brother.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want you here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I suppose that's why he called me just now and begged me to come down here.
Alan called you.
Yes, he did. And he, I guess, finally realizes who he can trust around here.
You? You stole his company? You're threatening to show him the tape of Philip and me? You want to give him another heart attack?
Oh, you were talking about that tape. You know, you weren't exactly playing Scrabble with Philip on that tape, Olivia. You were kissing and slobbering all over each other in a lift on your wedding day.
I told you, it was nothing.
I don't believe you. Just as I don't believe that you dragged Alan down here out of it with a bad motive.
I dragged him down here?
Yes, you dragged him down here for a series of tests and a second opinion. Why?
Because I love him, and I want him to get better. And you know what else? I want him to be at the top of his game when he makes you live to regret the day you ever step foot back in this town again.
Let me tell you something about this family. Let me tell you something about the Spaulding wives, because they come and they go like cheap costume jewelry, but the family stays together. Understand? Excuse me. Very much. It's on the test yet.
Look, all of them. And how much cash do you have on you now?
Oh, I don't know, a couple of hundred. Why?
Because when the nurse comes in here with the test results, I want you to...
Alan, darling, I couldn't do that. It would be deceitful.
Have I told you lately how much I loathe you?
They have the results back.
Already?
Dr. Pierce will be with you shortly.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I hope you don't mind if I stay. I can't wait to see the results of those tests.
Ladies, would you mind excusing me for a minute?
Why?
Well, I need to put on these hospital gowns and...
So modest, darling.
Let's see what we have here.
Oh, Dr. Pierce. Well, Doctor, why don't you tell these ladies that I am as fit as a proverbial Stradivarius?
I wish I could, Mr. Spaulding, but I'm afraid your echo indicates severe arterial blockage.
Severe arterial... What does that mean?
Angiogram, possible surgery. We need an OR room. I need a surgery team in room 4 right away, please.
Possible surgery?
How far are you willing to take this charade?
To the bitter end.
Might as well be the end, since Philip is outside right now, scheduling an angiogram for you.
What?
Yes, and naturally, when they discover that you are healthy as a horse, they will. And then, of course, you could succumb to shock or stress or any of the other diseases.
Dad! Good news, Mr. Spaulding. An operating room has become available.
No.
Excuse me?
No surgery.
Alan, you need surgery.
Would you give me one good reason why you won't have this test?
Because I don't need surgery. I haven't exactly been telling you all the truth.